This video blew my mind. I think often of the random stabbing victim who says she comes online and sees true crime obsessed women basically bragging about intentionally living with a type of fear she's in therapy to overcome. Oh, here it is. It's Emma Bergquist. I see women proclaiming that this is necessary, that this is the way you need to move through the world as a woman. I see women choosing to live the way I'm fighting to overcome. Now, people will get mad at this and be like, why is she saying it like that? Like, women are genuinely under threat. And there's truth to that. When you're, for example, walking alone in a fucking parking lot in the dark, that's perfectly valid. Except when you watch this video, you will recognize that it goes far beyond that. When a lot of people live in profoundly unstable, unsustainable ways in which victims of real violence have tried to overcome with therapy. And I think it's literally an ad, I assume. Like, I feel like this is an ad for this like weird lock mechanism or something, right? Dude, this is crazy. Girly should just get a gun at this point. I'm sorry. If Girly gets a gun and she's this paranoid, she is going to kill her dog and her husband or boyfriend, okay? 100p. Someone said, this is me if lock-picking lawyer was evil. Yeah, she's going to kill the Amazon delivery man, okay? I like that she closed all the windows with the shittiest window closing. It's so funny to just basically, it's such a clear representation that this is an advertisement for this like portable door lock thing. Because like, you did all that for your portable door lock, which I'm sure the lockpicking lawyer would do short work with. And then like all you do for those windows is basically just this. You think that's going to save you? Like if someone is trying to break into your house, okay, if you are this fearful that someone's going to break into your house, you're cooked. You're cooked. Those windows are the easiest target. It's also weirdly a fire hazard. You have no exit point. Let's say you are sleeping and God forbid a fire breaks out. You are not making it out. You're not making it out of that house. You are cooked. Okay? Literally and figuratively, you are cooked. And it is most likely, it's infinitely more likely that you will die in a fire than die with a Nicaraguan death squad knocking down your door to, I don't know, get your Blu-ray DVDs for The Notebook or something. Like, what do you have? What do you have at your house? People don't simply break into random people's homes to do violence. This is the point that I always try to stress to motherfuckers. Okay? People do not randomly behave in ways that are irrational. Like, it can happen, right? There's always like antisocial personality disorder, serial killers, whatever, you know what I mean? But beyond that, in most, like the most likely scenario is that you have something in your house that they want, especially if you're talking about like someone breaking into your house with like multiple people with guns and stuff. I think a big fear is a rapist breaking into attack. See, that's what I'm saying. Like you as a woman are significantly under, statistically speaking, greater threat by being raped by a person that you know in a normal social environment than you are of like someone breaking into your house and raping you like a random stranger. People don't know this, I don't think. Or even if you are likely to be attacked or robbed or something like that, that is again infinitely more likely to occur in public than it is in your home like this. Most women know that, just maybe not in this chat. No, this does not mean that like, you know, there aren't serial killer rapists or whatever, but there are, but like it's very, very unlikely that they're out there looking to kill you in your Midwestern suburban home. And not only that, this mechanism is not going to stop people any more than just locking your door would, because most of it is just security theater. Security theater works. Having cameras outside of your apartment or home is, in most circumstances, just as large a deterrence as having fake cameras out there. Doesn't matter if it's real cameras or even a sign that says you have cameras out there. This is, weirdly enough, an extension of like QAnon style fears that people have in our increasingly more alienated, increasingly more isolated. It is no different than, thinking that like children are getting kidnapped every single day, and then hearing about a number on a Facebook meme and you go, 800,000 children got kidnapped last year, and you're like, what the hell's going on? And then you don't even investigate the number at all to find out that like the overwhelming majority of kidnappings are not like kidnappings in the white van sense, but it's just family members having a dispute over who gets to have the child after like a divorce, which is still traumatic. Many others are also specifically a child gone missing that is found immediately. It's like custody disputes. It's, again, people you know. Yes, 80% of those child kidnapping statistics that people post online are actually child custody disputes. The rest, the overwhelming majority of the rest, is simply a child gone missing that is usually found after 48 hours, runaways, or people that just like go missing. And then the incredibly unlikely scenario where a random stranger kidnaps your child in broad daylight happens like, I think it's like 80 times a year or something. Stranger abductions are profoundly rare. It's not even 80. I think it's like 8. Yeah. Like, what do you mean? What are you gonna do? Blow the flute when the rapist death squad comes knocking down your door and they're like, shh, we can't get in through the front because she has the TikTok affiliate link backed fingerprint sensor. So I guess they just break the window and literally put their hand up like this and flip the window. After they break the window, she doesn't even have like the glass breaking alerts that automatically inform the closest like cop or anything, because that's a real thing that houses have. Is like if you break the window, there's like a window shatter alarm, but she doesn't even have that. So let's say they broke the window. They opened the window still and they walked in through there. What are you gonna do? You're gonna blow the flute at them? And then this, like, what? The goal is with the, what? I keep all this under my pillow. My sleep is very sensitive. I hope my husband will come back soon and I can relax. I keep all of this under my pillow. My wife was attacked by a stranger while hiking this summer in Eastern Washington, and she saw this TikTok and was dumbfounded by how stupid this video is. Yeah, there's a lot of this kind of stuff out there, dude. It's, oh, is this the same lady? Oh, she does this as well. She does this here too. She does this for hotels and she does this for cruises too. I've seen this. Okay.
I do not have to pee.
This is like, you need therapy. Check mattresses for bed bugs. I mean, that's not to be a doomer, but isn't it far more likely that someone will hack the cameras and have video of her sleeping in her bedroom? I mean, if there's a will, there's a way, guys. That's my point, okay? That's all I'm saying. There are so many corporations and political interests in this country that actively pay for news and ads that keep you scared. Is so fucking gross. Yes, 100%. I think that over the course of the past 2 years now, the crime spree phenomena that you saw all over news media that legitimately caused people to, including my own uncle, who was supposed to be a professional media analyzer, okay? He is a professional media guy and his brain is broken by the false narratives of crime running rampant. Come on, this isn't that bad, but if done for affiliates, it's obviously weird. No, you're only saying that because I think you personally agree with like the level of freak out that this person is engaging in. Yo, dude, I'm serious. Remember a while back, someone said, hey, Hasan, as a person who gets like many credible death threats, like how do you deal with it? I think he said like I work in a psych ward and I get a lot of potential death threats from a lot of the people that I work with, and it gets to me a little bit. And my answer was literally, I don't think about it. You want to know why I don't think about it? Because if I thought about it, I would go crazy. And that is no way to live. My mentality always has been that I simply must not think about it. I simply must not let it consume me. Okay? Because if I do all the time, it will make me a paranoid, psychotic person. Now, of course, the difference is that Chatter was a psychiatrist. Yes. You have to literally, you have to compartmentalize. I'm not that Chatter, but I'm a psych nurse. I do get death threats all the time. Exactly. You have to compartmentalize. You have to recognize that like, if it happens, it happens, but you just must not think about it. Because if you think about it all the time, you're also ruining all the moments where it hasn't happened yet. That's it. That's my approach. I don't know if it's healthy or not, but I do legitimately believe that that's the best way to go about it. I obviously factor statistics into this as well, like the likelihood of someone, coming in and actually killing you, especially if you're not like a person with psychopathic, incredibly mentally ill stalkers. I am one of those people. Okay. I'm one of those people, as you guys know. But if I were to think about all of the people that are constantly like, oh, I'm going to come to your house and kill you, right? If I had to think about every single actionable death threat, I would go crazy. The thing is, most normies don't have that level of psychopathic stalkers. I mean, some women certainly do. Some women certainly do have that, especially online. The difference is like, even if you do have that, you have to get it out of your mind. Oh, the cruise safety one was the famous one. Okay, this is the actual nutty one. Low key though, this is the only circumstance where this is kind of valid. Let me explain something to you. Cruises, as we've talked about already, are basically one giant death trap. Okay, it's like when you get on a cruise, you're basically volunteering to be in someone else's murder mystery. Whether you are aware of it or not doesn't change that reality. So my goal is basically to just tell you, don't go on a cruise. Don't do it. That's the safest thing you can do. But out of all of the circumstances where she's like legitimately terrified and like taking all these precautions and shit, this is the one that's like at least closest to being valid. And no cruises, no helicopters. Okay, you cruise, you lose. That's right. All I'm stating. No Cessnas either. No. Only commercial airliners. Do not get on private jets. Do not get on. You're ridiculously paranoid. You think I'm ridiculously paranoid? I just explained to you how the greatest way to overcome death threats. Does that not give me a little bit credibility against like the paranoia accusations? Dude, I think Lockpicking Lawyer should make videos just like breaking through all of this. Set it up in a way that is like identical to her video and then like do TikTok reacts to it where he's like, here's how I would very easily break in. I feel like it's kind of fucked up, but also low key, valid. Once again, just fire hazard after fire hazard after fire hazard. And also, not only that, and you're going to be shocked to find this out, I think, she's very consistent. Her other exit or her other point of entry is just so unimaginably insecure. Watch. Look around from the balcony and make sure you don't see anything strange. That's right. No extra protocols there, baby. Just a sliding door, baby. There it is. It's just like, okay, well, then why did you do all of that for the main door? Like, if anything that is the only thing that's stopping you from a relatively common entry point is just a curtain. What the hell? It's just a curtain. People aren't going to grapple through on the balcony. What do you mean? You literally just simply trapped yourself into your room if somebody comes through the balcony. You definitely could go through the balcony, by the way. That definitely does happen. Who's going to be rappelling down the side of the ship? This is in Ocean's 11. No, you don't have to rappel down the side of the ship to get to the balcony. Have you guys never been, not only on a ship, but just in general, in a hotel or something? What are you talking about? Just the balcony next door or the balcony above. I don't know if you know this, but there are balconies on both sides, above and below. What is this? Yeah, yeah, look at this, dude. I mean, I don't know what her balcony looks like, but like, it happens, okay? There you go. It's not that crazy. The idea that like nobody could actually go into the room, break into the room through a very common point of entry is kind of silly. It's a silly take, especially if you think that the doorway is supposed to be this impenetrable fortress because like people are coming after you. That's why you got to peer out of the balcony for anything strange. Okay, fine. I forgot. She looked to see if there's something strange. The thing is, anyone can use the front door, but only like 4 people can enter to the balcony. No. Do you think this guy is like a profoundly athletic individual, or do you think he's some random dumb frat bro who drank too much? What do you think was happening here? Like I said, if you need that level of security because you have something that worthwhile and you have enemies that are skillful enough to want to intercept, want to break into your room, then she failed the OPSEC. There is no, like, this is a penetrable fortress. This is now all of a sudden just a fire hazard on one side. That's it. She should have rented all adjacent rooms. Fair.
Leave the bees for now. Get it later.
All right, I'll leave it. 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 I'm a fucking hive runner, baby.
Why is he going after the bees?
God, he keeps doing that.
It's very dark in here. I don't like that. What? I heard something. Flower, where are you?
Yeah.
Hey, watch out for the back of the ship. There may or may not be a wild pack of bees I put there.
I need you to guide me back to the entrance, Hasan.
Wait, what did you say?
I said the hive runner's done it again.
What?
Ah!